Hey guys, this is Kyle's Interviews, and we're sitting down here with Fighting the Villain. And can I have you guys introduce yourselves and tell us who you are in the band?
I'm Caitlin and I sing.
And I'm Danny and I play drums.
Awesome. This first question is from CJ Henlin on Twitter, and this is for Caitlin. And he asks, what's it like to be a girl in the beginning of the band world, for example, lack of showers?
That's a good question. It depends. Like, sometimes it's cool. Like, it's easy to find, like, if we're staying at somebody's house, it's easy to find, like, a shower. But if we don't have a place to stay, then it's just, like, getting ready in gas stations. So, yeah, it's hard, but it's doable.
Yeah, for sure. You guys recently played the Mountain View, California Vans Warped Tour show. What's it like to see people that haven't heard of you come up to your stage and get right into your set?
That's a pretty awesome feeling. Kids we've never seen before are singing along to our songs, like at the very front, and sing that, always makes us feel good. Even before we went on, just people coming to our merch table, buying merch, before you ever sing us live in person, and just saying like how our music has impacted them, and all that stuff it's really powerful to us, and that's really what motivates us to keep going.
Yeah, definitely. You released your newest studio recorded album this past May. Do you feel as if you're getting more sophisticated with your sound?
Most definitely. We've definitely grown up as a band. And yeah, I'm really excited to release our new stuff. It's really different. Hopefully everybody likes it, because we're super excited.
We definitely put a lot more of us into it, and we're really happy with the direction that it went and that we're going.
Yeah, for sure. If you could tour with any bands, who would you tour with and why?
Definitely Pierce the Veil, just because I feel like we would get along with them, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure all the guys in our band would get along with them. Probably Kellen Quinn's band, Flipping the Sirens, too, because, I don't know, I feel like they would be a good fit for us. And we have, like, a lot of the same fans, so...
Yeah, for sure. For Caitlin, what do you think is your most masculine trait, and vice versa for Danny?
Sometimes I burp in public, and then I forget that that's not ladylike.
I guess for me is, I don't know, I feel like I always have to be clean. I don't know. I know how a lot of bands do it on tour, like not being able to shower, but even for me on tour, if I don't get to shower, like I still have to find a sink somewhere and give myself like a little towel bath or something, because otherwise I just feel like really disgusting.
Yeah. At the Germondilo, I guess it is, on Twitter, asks, if you were a cat, who would you want to own you?
If I were a cat, I would want to be owned by... That's a hard question.
Yeah.
I guess... I don't know. I would say Jim Carrey.
What?
Hilarious.
Yeah. What's the most difficult part about being a band?
Definitely all the hard work that goes into it, and sometimes you see, instant results, sometimes you don't. And definitely money. You definitely need some sort of support financially, or everybody has to be working or some sort of money has to be coming in, and that's kind of what makes it hard. And just things aren't always instantaneous. It's a long process. I mean, you just got to keep working at it. It's like anything else in life, though. You just keep working at it, and slowly but surely, like, more positive things happen. And as long as you don't give up, that's the main thing.
Yeah, for sure. How do you overcome vocal and instrumental blocks while trying to write new material?
We go through that a lot. Well, I guess it's normal, but whenever we have, like, a little blockage, we just kind of take, like, a few days off or, like, go somewhere outside and just kind of, like, recollect our thoughts, and then we go back at it again. For me, like, if I ever get stuck, it's really hard for me to, like, sit down and just force something out. It'll usually just happen, like, spontaneously, and that's when the best stuff comes out.
I would say definitely what Kim said, taking a break, and also just kind of taking a step back and listening to other bands or going to shows and stuff like that. Other things like that kind of influence us just to hear all the music around us, pretty much.
Awesome. Are you a cat or a dog person?
I have a cat, but I would prefer to have a dog. Not that I would prefer to have a dog, but I like dogs a little better, but I like cats too.
I got you.
I'm definitely a cat person. I'm obsessed with my cat, Zelda. She's awesome.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Telepathy, because I think it would be really cool to communicate with people without talking.
Yeah.
But if you were the only one with telepathy, you wouldn't be able to talk with other people.
Okay, well then I would just read people's minds and then tell everybody what they're thinking.
For me, I'd probably be invisible. Just, I don't know. I think it'd be cool just to be invisible and just kind of escape here and there.
Follow people around.
Yeah, stalk people.
Yeah, that'd be
make fun
cool.
of people and tie their shoes together when they're not looking. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Appy Trade on Twitter asks, which do you prefer, boxers or briefs?
Boxers. Caitlin?
Boxers.
If you could sign to any record label in the whole world, what record label would you sign to?
Any label that will offer us a good deal. Yeah. That's what I have.
I mean, pretty much there's labels that have bands that we are really into, like Hopeless and like Fearless.
I wouldn't mind getting signed to Rise, actually.
Yeah, Rise is a good one. But pretty much as long as the label fully supports us and believes in what we're doing, I mean, that's the main thing. It could be any label that does that. We just need somebody to be on the same page with us.
Yeah, definitely.
And that also has, like, a name, too.
How long would you guys like to keep the band together?
As long as possible for me. This is my life. I wouldn't want to do anything else. Even if we were like 50 years old and doing reunion shows or doing huge stadium tours or something like that, like, I'm down with that.
For me, I just want us to get recognition, like, I don't care if it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever. As long as we have, like, our time, I'll be happy for the rest of my life. Just so I can tell my grandkids that I made it happen regardless of my situation or other people's situations in the band. Like, I want that,
Yeah, definitely. While you guys are on tour, what do you guys do with your free time?
It depends. sometimes we just kind of, after long drives, sometimes we just want to rest a little before the show. Other times we'll do random things like rap battles, or we'll go to, we like to meet with fans whenever we can. So, post something on Facebook or Twitter and, meet some fans at like a Starbucks or something like that. And we love to eat, so we always try and get food recommendations around the area and eat as much as we can.
For sure. Any plans for new material in the near future you can share?
Yeah, we just came back from recording with Chris Crummett, who did Sleeping with Sirens, A Lot Like Birds, and tons of other amazing bands. And we will be doing an EP, and we don't have an exact date yet, but we will have something very soon, and we are very, very excited about it.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. It was a fantastic interview. Yeah, you could check Fighting the Villain out on Twitter at FTV Band, and you could check me out on Twitter at KylesInterviews. Thanks, guys. It was an awesome interview. Thanks for...
Thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. All right. Bye, guys.